Hello, I'm Andrew Paten. I am co-founder of UKNAR, which stands for UK National Asbestos Register. Some of you may have seen me on a number of webinars that I do. This is just a very short introduction to UKNAR and why we exist and who we are. UKNAR stands for UK National Asbestos Register, and we are a not-for-profit social enterprise established simply with the aim of abolishing, if possible, accidental asbestos exposures in the UK, at least those that are avoidable. And the reason that we say avoidable exposures and accidental exposures is because there are still thousands and probably tens of thousands of accidental asbestos exposures that happen in the UK every single year. And mostly, unfortunately, they're unwitting and they go unreported. And many of you will know that approximately 5,000 people per year continue to die of asbestos-related diseases. That'll be about 50,000 this decade. And the fact that exposures continue to happen on this scale is deeply, deeply concerning. It's not very surprising because actually 75% of public buildings still contain asbestos-containing materials, and probably 25% of non-public sector premises too. And it is a difficult substance to manage safely in situ. I'm just going to now briefly outline what we think the difficulties are that you may face if you're involved in the management of asbestos in situ. We are not talking about when you have major projects and you get everything organized. We're talking about contractors being your biggest risk, as they often are when it comes to safety. Your contractors, your maintenance contractors, your fire alarm engineers, the people doing call-outs, your plumbers and electricians will be going into your buildings, and they will have to do works unsupervised. And every time they go, they really ought to know where the asbestos is, and that means they need to have seen an asbestos register. The real question is, have they? Will they? And will they have understood it? And do you know? That is the questions that you've got to answer properly if you are to feel comfortable that you're doing your legal duty to fulfill your obligation to share this vital information so that people can work safely, whether you're an employer or a duty holder.